Got that pan for you.
Yeah.
You were looking forward to that movie.
I was.
Why weren't you there then?
Because the shit was on Saturday at 11 o'clock.
Oh, that's right. Laziness. So you know something? A lot of people have been talking about this film because I think it got pushed. It was supposed to come out.
Yes, it did.
Was it supposed to come out this summer?
It was supposed to come out this summer.
Yeah. And to quote, this is not my joke, but to quote my little man Josh over there, he came in and said, "I hear panned is being panned." Martin would have been proud of you, Josh.
Martin slow clapped.
Man, he robbed me of my opportunity to say it right now.
That's why I said it. I said, don't even think about it. It's been done. We heard it once today.
That's how you defeat him.
Yeah. Preemptive pun strikes.
Exactly.
But these fellas right here, they do have a point. The movie has not been getting some good word of mouth.
Yeah.
But of course, we being the law of the land right here, you not believe a word until we say so. This is a prequel to the story of Peter Pan. Who wrote the book, Martin?
J.M. Barrie.
J.M. Barrie. J.M. Barrie told you about the boy that could fly, but who was this boy that could fly before he actually could take to the skies? Who was the baddest motherfucker running Neverland before Captain Hook came into being? How did Peter Pan meet Tinkerbell? And how do these people get these wondrous ships up into the sky? And so much to talk about behind Peter Pan, the legend. We surely need to know about all this.
Oh, yeah. A lot to explain.
A lot to explain. Or is there?
I was going like, I don't think there is.
Now I know some of the kids out there, what they want to do with this. They want to up Peter Pan for the modern day kids.
Yeah.
You know, Peter Pan, people say, man, I don't want to see this old punk ass motherfucker flying around in green tights, looking all sissified and shit. I want that edgy stuff. I want my Peter Pan gritty.
Peter Pan was always edgy. First off, Peter Pan himself was a prime A asshole.
Yeah, yeah, he was, man. He really
There's
was.
just no getting around it.
Loved to fuck with that Captain Hook.
And Tinkerbell was a bitch.
But she was hot.
Oh, yeah,
and
she was
fine
hot.
as hell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, you know, I mean, fairies, you know, everybody goes, oh, fairies are so pretty and Disney-fied. And fairies were always, like, little chaotic / evil spirits.
Yeah. And you know something, that's one of the things that I will defend this movie on. A lot of people are coming out and they're saying, oh, this is much uglier and grittier than Peter Pan and the mythology behind it ever needed. And I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking, you know what? In a way, it is. When you go to Neverland, the kids are in slavery. Pirates are making them look for pixie dust. For what? I won't ruin it for you. I'll let you find out in the movie because actually it's kind of stupid. But
okay, we just gonna cut to the chase on this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that the whole movie's bad. I'm just saying that part kind of dumb. But anyway, kids in slavery looking for pixie dust. They're even killing kids, making them walk the plank if they cross the Captain Blackbeard. Now, let me just say this: I don't think that there's anything wrong with trying to do an edgy version of Peter Pan. I don't think there's wrong with making a darker version of it. I think that these are people coming in trying to do a reimagining of this. So don't take this. Yeah, don't take this as this is supposed to be the Peter Pan that we're supposed to know. Take this as an alternate world, Peter Pan. But I will say this. Even if you're not into Peter Pan and you don't care about this, as most people who go see it won't, people don't read this shit.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, I'm wrong.
I talked to so many people who I wouldn't even think anything about it, who just felt they had to tell me themselves, hey, that cartoon, that's my Peter Pan. I don't need this.
Okay.
I don't want this.
Woo, well, then this movie's kind of in trouble. Regardless of what you're thinking, one of the things that we have here that is kind of fun is Blackbeard. You have Hugh Jackman coming in and having a blast with this role right here. It's way over the top.
That's what he loves.
That's what he loves to do. He's
a Broadway guy. Yeah.
He's a Broadway guy. Wow, that looked like that was Broadway right there. He's a Broadway guy.
I'm super. Thanks for asking. All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say.
I mean, he is so into this role. If it was anybody else and it was just a job, we'd be like, God damn, man, come down a little bit. But the secret to being over the top, and even to a certain extent overacting with your role, is to just be fully immersed in it.
You gotta own it.
And own it and loving it.
Sweet, gentle children, you who weep molten pearls of innocent tears, dry them, dear nymphs, For I have sprung you from life's cruel dungeon, and hereby grant you liberty.
Like he wanted to look to somebody like, is everybody buying this?
He really was.
Hey, Hugh, too much.
I know.
Dial it back.
Even Peter Pan, he's like, is that a fucking man or a woman up there? God damn, what the? Y'all listen to this asshole?
Just for the way he's standing.
Like, what the fuck?
Supper no more. Come unto me, you are who?
Okay, Hugh Jackman.
It's too much.
Forget that Wolverine shit. He's a drag queen, man.
He would like to be.
Yeah, you man, tell me, this motherfucker walks around the house dressed like this. Liberace, I'm free.
But that's the thing. That's what makes him a good actor, is that he is willing to just put it all out there, to have no inhibitions, to take whatever the role is.
I see him loving this role because this is Hugh Jackman getting to be Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
He's like, finally, I can be me.
That Wolverine shit's holding him back.
Like, if he could go to drag shows and dress like this, he would do it, man.
That's him on a Saturday.
You know what? Motherfucker looking like a transvestite Ike Turner.
Whoa.
Look at it, man. Looking like a white gay Ike Turner. That right there, I enjoyed watching that. I really did. It was way too much. But
Yeah,
I said,
tell
you
from
know
that
something?
scene.
Yeah, just
It sets a tone. Like when you get to Neverland, everything you see just coming up to this part is very fantastical. So it only makes sense that you would come to something that lavish and over the top.
Yeah,
it makes it.
Yeah, it really is setting a tone for the whole movie. The whole movie is pretty bombastic, man.
Wow.
But the other thing that's great about his performance is that he is Captain Hook here. Like, we have somebody else playing Captain Hook, but this is Captain Hook.
Yeah.
He's British. He's a pirate.
Yeah.
He's an actual captain, and
He wears mascara.
and
wigs.
Granted, a gay pirate, but he is a pirate. Now, the Captain Hook by name in this movie is played by Garrett Hedlund, and I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
That's what I was saying.
He's a cowboy.
Yeah, I was about to say that's what it looked like from the trailer, but I was like, clearly that can't be.
It makes no sense. And as much as you want to go like, hey, this is a movie that's all about fantasy, it doesn't have to make sense. You got to make some sense. And it makes no goddamn sense whatsoever.
You were watching him the whole time, and like if you were standing in front of people like, who the fuck are you supposed to be?
Yeah.
All you want, kid. But knowing where you're from, that's half of knowing who you are. That's more than most of us here will ever know. At least you know where you come from. Born to a warrior, heir to a prince.
And meanwhile, we're like, where are you coming from?
Yeah, exactly.
This fool right
He
here.
was just- he said
if you,
Billy Stewart
if you
one
look at
minute
this,
and-
I know. If you watch his performance, seriously, he's doing the whole thing like he just had back surgery. Like he does a whole, like he spends half the movie with his ass sticking out, all limped over
Head
and everything,
tilted.
head tilted.
Yeah.
He's like a 90-year-old Jack Nicholson playing Indiana Jones. Hey, kid, can you help an old adventurer across the street? My back is hurting.
Who has Parkinson's disease. 'Cause he's shaking the whole time he's talking.
Yeah,
Tommy, I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Honestly, he plays him like he's really a cowboy, but then also is like a cartoon of a cowboy.
Yeah.
Like, almost as if he's faking the accent within
Like-
the show.
It's like he's in a Western in the 1950s. or some
But
shit.
the weird thing, like he's such a very American cowboy here.
They're setting this up for other movies. Whether that happen or not, I don't know. But I don't want this Captain Hook walking around. I'm gonna get you, Peter.
Is he John Wayne?
Honestly, man, it's like you go like, okay, I understand that this isn't necessarily my Peter Pan.
Right.
But if it is to be some sort of Peter Pan, you can't get a cowboy to be any kind of Captain Hook that you know.
I mean, he's changing his performance. That's one time he's Han Solo and shit. Another part,
he's Han Solo a lot.
I'm not bullshitting, man. Hey, kid, I like your spunk. It's like, who the fuck are you supposed to be, man? Please, just shut the fuck up.
Sit over there.
Or should I say, you're like, shut the fuck up. Now, do you understand?
You did a little William Shatner there.
So did
That's
he.
what I'm saying. I'm seeing all of that.
Just hang around in case they might do a Tron sequel or something.
Yeah. And that ain't happening either.
Well, let him wait.
Because now he'll be training. I'm Tron. No, you're not. So- they don't know what to do with this character. It's Tiger Lily, man.
Oh, yeah.
Rooney Mara.
Yeah.
Rooney Mara is Tiger Lily, and there's been a big controversy over that role because they're saying, now I know what the movie's trying to do. Tiger Lily, for those of you who know Peter Pan, Native American.
Right.
And I know the movie wanted to avoid the whole controversy of putting in Native American stereotypes.
Right.
I don't blame them for that. When you make the leader the only one that has most of the lines a white girl and all of the rest are brown and Asian,
Yeah.
I got a problem with that.
The Pan is our tribe's bravest warrior. It's our tradition to grant you the chance to win your freedom.
Do you see this? Like, she's up there. The Pan is the pride of our tribe. And she's talking
Queen
with
Elizabeth.
She's talking with a British accent. And everybody else talking that ooga booga shit behind her. Ooga booga. Black. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, it's like,
Well, you
the
know,
fuck?
man. You know how the British accent is that sort of ubiquitous, like catch-all foreign accent.
You got an American actress to talk with a British accent.
Right.
Why did you go around that far? And
Yeah,
meanwhile,
right.
everybody else looking like they from Africa. She's looking like she came from Coachella or
Burning Man.
Burning Man or some shit.
And that's the thing they do. They try to get around having the Native American stereotype by it's a tribe of all different colors. It's like the tribe of the United Colors of Benetton, and they throw a bunch of colors on them, so you can't peg them as any one thing.
Yeah, but we know shit because,
we know.
and it's funny because they throw a whole bunch of color behind her. There are moments where the movie is fun. Like, I particularly like that scene right there for the acrobatics that we have. But the movie really doesn't know what to do with any of the good ideas that it has. I don't think, that Peter Pan, the Disney version, that is my Peter Pan.
Sure.
And Disney did such a great job at it that people don't even know that there's a book.
Right.
People. That's true. Like most Disney stuff, like people think Cinderella and Snow White, they think all those are Disney properties, and Peter Pan is no different.
Fuck, Steven Spielberg can pull some shit like this off. So what the hell makes this dude think he could?
Actually, and I'm gonna tell you something. You remember because you're thinking about Hook.
Yeah.
You thinking about Hook when you were a kid.
Is it better?
Hook, no, Hook is worse. Hook is never.
That's what I said. It was horrible. When I
Oh,
was
oh,
a
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
He couldn't do that.
It are hopes that a lot of people, as we go on through generations, don't know a whole lot about Peter Pan to the point where they can take this and crowbar some of the other blockbuster movies that they've seen so that they can make this thrilling for the kids out there. Here, this is directed by Joe Wright. And Joe Wright, besides Anna Karenina, yeah, that's probably his biggest movie that's closest to special effects, like a big special effects film. I give this movie credit for him being able to handle some scenes because it's beautiful, man. The opening of the movie's great.
Yeah.
Even the climax at the end is great to look at, but this is a film that suffers from being buried under all of its special effects to the point where they don't know what the fuck to do with their story.
I really saw this movie divided clearly into thirds. And that first third, the opening, where they show, Peter and his friend in the orphanage, all that stuff, I was digging that. I was like, I like this reimagining they're doing. And when the pirates take them away and they fly off in the clouds, that was beautiful. I was like, man, I you know what? I said this is unnecessary, but I like the way this is going. Where are they going to take me? They get to Neverland. You see Blackbeard. Now, when they all come out and sing Smells Like Teen Spirit, I was like,
yeah,
okay, and that's when we enter the second third where it's going. Yeah,
it's doing some. See, that's another thing.
It goes it looks like it's going to become a musical at that point.
It's a Baz Luhrmann moment.
It really
Oh,
is.
that's exactly what I was thinking of. I was
Yeah.
hoping you did say.
They have
Yep.
they have two moments in the movie for no reason, out of nowhere. I have no clips for it, but they play "Smells Like Teen Spirit." They do a pirate chant and also Blitzkrieg Bop
Yep.
from the Ramones.
From the Ramones.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I couldn't remember what the other one was.
And if the whole movie had stuck to that theme,
Yeah.
be like, okay, this is kind of cool, but they do it twice out of nowhere.
That's bizarre.
yeah, that's the thing. That last third of the movie, I thought was just garbage. It was all over the place. It's nothing but a cacophony of special effects and action sequences. What character is there? I hate him. Peter Pan himself, the kid. He starts out. He's spunky. He's like, fuck the rules. Hey, you and me, my best friend, we gonna get all this shit they jacking from us.
Yeah.
He's a badass. He gets to Neverland and he's just the most sissified little kid. He's got no spine whatsoever. He ends up just in a corner crying most of the time.
I thought the kid's name is I think it's Levi. Let me see here. Levi Miller, man. I thought that kid was great as Peter Pan. I was disappointed to see the movie not live up to the lore of Peter Pan because I thought this kid nailed Peter Pan perfectly, man. If he had a chance to actually do Peter Pan type stuff.
It's one of those movies where it's just like,
Yeah.
here you go. Here's everything. We're just taking beats from every other movie. Nobody's writing anything original at all. It's just special effects. It's jumping from one boat to another.
And
I was like, Can we just end this already?
Oh, no.
I'm ready to go.
I hate movies with prophecies.
Man.
First of all, we know
still
the character.
doing that?
They still doing that
Still
shit.
doing that
And I
shit.
hate it because not only do we know the character's going to be all right, but they follow the same storyline right down to the same goddamn speech. A prophecy foretold. The legend says that the one will show up and do the thing that requires him the stuff and the la la la.
If you could just fly, that would take care of all this. I know, but I'm afraid. No, okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't say that clear. If you would just fly, none of these people would have to die, and we could take care of all this. I know, but I don't know if I can. Oh my God.
I
Okay.
know. And that's another
You don't
thing.
want to just decide to throw this motherfucker off a cliff and just see what happens?
I wanted to.
And that's another thing. It's like, you know what? If you just believe in yourself, fuck you. You know, come on, man. And this is a real big screw you to the fans of Peter Pan, because while they're too busy out there trying to be, I say Star Wars, Martin says Pirates of the Caribbean. It's all of that, really, when you get down to it. While they're doing all that, they're not being Peter Pan. I know it's a prequel. There's no fucking excuse for that, because if you want to do that, don't give out those little cheating winks and nods to the Peter Pan fans. Hey, remember the crocodile that ate Hook's hand? Oh, we got the mermaids. Don't blink. You might miss them. It's like, do it or don't do it.
Thank you. That's how I felt too. Because you can't say like, hey, this ain't that same Peter Pan. Oh, but here's something you remember from Peter Pan. Like, you can't have it both ways.
It's a movie that whatever it thought it was going to be at the beginning, it didn't know what it was going to be at the end. And it pretty much just said, you know what? To hell with it all. We can't have everything, so we will have nothing. We'll just throw it.
Man, you summed that up perfectly.
Right, yeah, we'll just throw a bunch of paint up on the wall, hope it looks pretty to you, and we hope that you pay your money to see it. I'm giving this a rental, and it's really distressing to see that, because there's much money that went into this. A lot of people love to see a big budget version of Peter Pan like this, and I really believe that this movie's going to flop.
I think so too. I think there's no way they can earn their money back, because I talked to so many people who don't want to see it. For all the promise it started out with, it just becomes nothing but a bunch of loud colors. And the screenwriter, I feel bad for him, because I can tell that this thing has been rewritten back to hell, and he's just the one who has to take the blame for it.
Yeah,
sorry, bud. Man,
yeah, you the last one to get that script. Yeah, after everybody's done shit on it.
Or
so
maybe he was the first one, but he had so many people come in and change stuff.
Oh, really?
In studio. I'm saying it's just it has the mark of all that. The mark of a studio that says put more effects in, put in more action, do this, simplify it. Don't make it too smart.
Yeah.
This is for kids. It's for younger kids. It's for infants. It's for fetuses. put it out there. Yeah, man. The fact that it started out well and it is pretty is enough to keep me from giving it the lowest of low, but it's a low rental.
Low rental, yeah. For those of you who want to go dark with Peter Pan, because I don't want to see y'all lighten up with this. I mean, go dark. I think the attempt here to go dark was good, because if y'all lighten up from this, if this scares people away and they want to make a lighter Pan, we're gonna get that shit where we got the chick with the short hair flying around in tights, looking like the flying.
I forgot all about
You remember that was on NBC? Christopher Walken, and what's her name from Girls? Whatever.
Allison Williams.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's in. We're gonna look like the flying lesbian.
It's actually a Broadway tradition to have a female play Peter Pan.
Well, stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Bieber is Peter Pan.
He's flying, pissing on people, spitting on people. I'm better than you. Hey, bro.